Alright guys, welcome back. Today is currently the next day from the hectic day we had yesterday where we missed out on getting some runs in, but we came over a lot earlier today. I think we're gonna get in a couple runs today. Bike's a lot better prep. Got a new riding shirt as well. I'll just grab that. Got this pretty sick Fast House shirt that will go with my gloves and pants and stuff. So I read in the Crankworx thing that it's not mandatory to have elbow pads as long as you have your elbows covered, so that's better because I didn't feel right riding with the elbow pads yesterday. It was just real stiff and they keep slowly falling down, so pretty good that we got a shirt and stuff. So gonna go set up and get ready. And then still got, it's 11 o'clock now, practice is 1 or 1:30, so I might actually go for a ride out just close to here to get warmed up before we head all the way up the mountain. So yeah, looking forward to it. Alright, so I'm set up to just go for a little chill ride just down on the challenge roadside tracks, because that's about half an hour just out and then back. So I'm going to quickly go out and do that, get warmed up, come back, get on the downhill appropriate riding gear, and then we'll try to actually get some runs in today. But I won't bring the GoPro on the warm up because I just want to get out there and do some quick runs, so I'll see you when I get back. Alright, so I'm back from a little practice run, did down the gut, felt really good down there, and then I went over to Boulder Dash and just tried to do like a full run, full commit, and got it really well. No hesitation, just went for the sends on all the jumps and stuff. So hopefully for this first run I can I'll just hit like the beelines. Unless I'm following someone, then we might be alright to just send the jumps. But I'm not sure if I can wear the chest mount for the downhill because where the camera is, it's really close to my chin. And when I was trying it yesterday, it kept hitting my full face helmet and it was real frustrating. So might try to mount it up in the peak or something so I can still take you guys with me so you guys can see what this polygon's going up against. So I'll try sort that out now. Alright, so I think the best thing we can do for this GoPro is to somehow mount it up under the peak and hope that doesn't make the front of the helmet too heavy. But I can't seem to put it back any further, but that will be like a real good eyesight area, so we might have to run that for today. Hopefully it gets you guys some good footage. Alright, had to improvise a little bit, so I ended up sticking it to the base of the helmet because I wasn't sure if the peak was going to take the weight, so this seems pretty good with eye level. And then all I have to do is just adjust if I want to get like how much of the handlebars and stuff in, but it's gonna help a lot because then I won't have to wear the chest brace or anything. I can just run full face, GoPro's all there. It's gonna be sick. So might bring up a battery and stuff just in case this one runs flat, but we on, boys. Alright, so we're all geared up, got the full Fast House kit today, the shirt, the pants, the shoes. Fast House, if you're watching this, please sponsor me, love your stuff. But it's about 12:30, takes like half an hour from here to get all the way to the top of the hill, and I don't want to miss out like I did yesterday because that was pretty embarrassing and just pretty gutting to waste that day. So we're all geared up and I'm gonna send it. I'm not sure if I can vlog with the GoPro because of how it's mounted in the helmet. It's really hard to get off without taking off the peak, but if I'm able to, I'll try to update you guys when I'm over there. Otherwise you'll see some good footage of me sending it down a downhill track on a trail bike. So wish me luck. Alright guys, so I want to try something a bit different with today's video and kind of talk you through these practice runs that I did. I was going to try set up like a GoPro mic and talk going down, but I just couldn't. I was a bit out of breath riding, so you couldn't really talk. So this first top section, done this top section probably a couple times when I was doing shuttles just in the Redwoods, since it's always open to the public. And it's a pretty gnarly section, a lot of drops, roots. I was kind of just cruising down, filling up the track, filling up the bike to make sure that everything was good. did get a little bit slippery through here just because there was a bit of rain earlier in the week, but dried off pretty good. Right here I went the low line, had to unclip, so probably would have been a lot better just to run the high line. And then this was one of the steeper bits of the track. You kind of just had to lean back, find the rut you wanted, and just flow down. Wasn't expecting to do much in the first run, just trying to keep the wheels on the ground, make it to the bottom, because this is like the first time I've ever done like a downhill track, apart from like grade 5s and stuff, so pretty cool experience to be able to do this. Right here it got really steep, and then into this really muddy, ruddy bit. But all in all, it's pretty clean through here, little drop off. And then that's the top section, and now across the road, and this is kind of a new part that I haven't ridden before. It's pretty cool to get the chance to ride through here.
Not bad.
It's like a little halfway stop off. Right, so this bit here got pretty steep as well, like a few drops that I had to lean back on. Wish I had a bit more suspension, but Polygon was still holding up. Really nice. Glad I chose more clips as well, because it helped me relax my legs a bit more and focus more on just letting the bike go.
Running out of gears.
Bike ride through. This is quite a rough spot, heaps of boots, bumps. Not going too fast, just cruising through, making sure I know what's coming up for my next run. Really fun track, like nothing too extreme that you had to like have a full downhill bike for, so it was really cool to be able to take a trail bike and ride through. So this bit here was really steep, slippery, kind of just had to put the back brake on and lean back. Bit here that you could pump through, take the high line. A few drops that are gnarly.
Nice and steady.
Really out of breath already. This is probably like 4 minutes in to a run. And also like first run of the day, so
Good water.
still warming up. So this was one of the bits that pushed the bike probably to the limit with these drops. I kind of had to hop into these little gaps to be able to not get my cranks to hit the drop, so I had to curve. This is the first time looking at this rhythm section, so I just wanted to roll through. I'd watched a few videos on Instagram of other people, so kind of knew what to expect. So I kind of decided to jump through here, double. Didn't want to go too fast in the first run. And then just checking out these big step ups just for my next run, because you don't really get a chance to stop and walk up on this track. They kind of want you to keep flowing down, so that's what I was doing. Yep, some pretty nice ruts in here. Kind of throw the bike into it and it'll catch you. And then this real high speed, but didn't know what to expect up here, but there was another big step up gap. Just checking out to make sure that if like I'll be able to hit it for my next run. And I knew there was a double down the bottom, so I hit the speed gap and I thought I might have enough speed, but didn't, and then I was on the wrong side to go down the B line, so to kind of walk through. But yeah, so that was the last feature, this big gap double, and that was my first practice run down. Didn't do anything crazy, just wanted to relax and just check out Alright, so now we're off for run 2, and I was looking at doing that little step down at the front, but just decided to roll it this run. And I found a new option I wanted to try on the right side here, around the trees, which felt like it was a bit slower. And then I tried the right side again to try to dive into this rut here. And then just kind of rail it like a berm, but felt a bit slower. Then I wanted to look at these high lines. That one was a bit silly, probably should have just went low. But this high line here was the main line to go faster. So it's good that I got that. And then just trying through this ruddy section, see if I can hit the step down out. And then I wanted to run it this bigger step down, so I hit the scat and then lined it up, but that jump was huge, so just taking my time with it. This one, there was someone in front, so I kind of wanted to give a bit of chase, so I went down here a lot faster this run, which made it a lot smoother the faster you jump, because you get more of like a backside on the landing, so it really helps with the smaller bike to hit those. Same with this section, I was running in to get some more speed to exit this woods into this rhythm section, because I was committing to hit these jumps, so hit this step down and then jump on, jump off. Pretty stoked to get that, really cool feeling. And then double in and then double your way out straight into this big step up. Such a cool feeling hitting that one. And then same with this bottom one, decided to run at this other big step up. So much faster just to send it over. And now I'm thinking, should I hit this last double? So realised I didn't get enough speed around those berms, so just another way to run at it. Stoked with that run. Managed to get a couple of the jumps, both step ups, got that rhythm section. Just missed that last jump again, so goal for this run. Hit the first step down after the road and then the last double, so let's go. Alright, run number 3, and drop off with a bit more speed, get the step down, so that's probably the fastest way to start off this downhill run. Tried another option down here where I went quite wide around the stump, which was even slower again, so took note of that. And I tried this right line again, but then tried to go above the berm, which was a pretty comfortable line, but I don't know if it was the fastest. And then just practicing on this high line again. Pretty gnarly. There was a route that if you hit it, it would kind of take out your front wheel and then kind of hit you like out of shape. So and down here I just tried the real left side, which was a lot faster. I think I decided to keep using that one. And then again, more speed. I was going to run it the step down again, jump this road, and then just couldn't do it. I just needed someone to follow through, and then I think I would have had the confidence to hit it. And I found another person to chase down, just to kind of get like a speed check to see how I am doing against other riders. Even though it is practice, there's no one going like full race pace, but it's good just to see other people's lines. Like through this rock section, kind of just got to send it through. Then they did end up having a fall here, so I had to jump on the inside, but they're alright. Said they were okay, so I carried on with my run. A few high lines. Trying to stay out of the ruts at the bottom. Did find a really good line through here because the guy in front hit this left lane and then it veered down to the right, which if I remembered this line I should have used it. I kind of forgot about it after this. Just practicing this rhythm section. There was a triple out of this section, which was a bit too big for what I'm used to. It's practicing on these step ups because a lot of time to be gained through there. Same with this ruddy section, you less brakes the better. Kind of pump out. Full commit down here on the pedals, hit the step up. Nice and smooth, and then this leads you into the big double at the bottom. So I hit this, cased it, and decided to pull off. You got to really link up the two berms. Now we're on to run 4. Just practicing my starts just to get more confident with it. Tried another line down here. More on the right. This was really clean, smooth line. More direct. Probably should have went left there because I got really lost there in the woods. Nearly came up and hit a few trees. So tried a more direct line through here as well. I had a bit of trouble through here because of how steep it was. Got through really clean. Went slow through this section. Just have a look at the step down. Looks massive, as you can see. And then pretty much for the rest of this run I'm thinking I've got to hit this last double at the end of the run, so I'm pretty much just cruising through. Cranked it up a bit more through this section, one of the faster times that I made it through here, skipping through. Got to watch out for that last tree. Pump through here. Quick jump on, jump off. Jump up. Double out. A lot of speed through here. Nearly hit that person there, but it's fine. Now I'm on the gas through here, just railing these berms. And then you gotta kind of go wide on this last one, jump the speed, and then a few pedals. Got it. It's a lot easier than I thought, so really stoked. It's my 5th run, last run of the day, so I kind of just wanted the last chance to check through my lines. Try to gain a bit more speed through some sections, but I was pretty knackered by this point. I think 5 runs, and then first casualty, my chain came off. I think it was because I did a bit of like a back pedal, and then it spat the chain off, and it really got jammed in there, so had a lot of trouble trying to get it out. Might need a chain guide or something, but this was the only time it ever happened, so not sure if it's actually needed, as long as you don't backpedal or anything. But slapped it on, good to go. Boosting down this section again. Funnest part of the track, jumping on, jumping off. Rail this berm, double up, jump up. And this part's always open to the public as well, so if you're ever in Rotorua doing shuttles, definitely give this section a go. And then I just wanted to practice this last section again just to make sure I've got this last double smooth. Boosting through here, good pump out. Got to really pedal down this road bit for the step up, because the deeper you go, the smoother it is. These berms. Super smooth. Jump over this, and a few pedals. Super cool. Alright, we're back from practice. Probably did about like 6 or 7 runs or something, and really got the feel for the track, got a lot more confidence the day went on. I think there was just one jump that I had to hit the beeline for, and it's one after the road gap. Chuck that clip in. Every time it's just, I feel like I'm not going fast enough, or the landing's really small and short, and the polygon might, like, I'll have to land in the perfect sweet spot for it to get it like really smooth. So that one I kind of just have to beeline it. Maybe tomorrow practice, apparently we might get one run in before our race run, because there's no seeding run or anything. So if I'm following someone and they hit it, I will give it a go, so be pretty good. But stoked to hit every other jump. I feel like my time's super slow because I'm just cruising in between all the features, and just all the double drops and stuff I kind of have to cruise, otherwise the bike's just gonna buck me over. So I either have to go super fast or a bit slower. That in between speed is where you kind of get a bit out of control, so pretty good, pretty stoked. Tomorrow's gonna be very interesting. Still gotta pack up and stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoying this video. Riding super fun. Yeah, I'll pack up and we'll start heading home. So I was just looking over the bike and I think this is the only casualty, is this bloody shifter got all mucked up. But that's not even the fault of like riding the downhill. It's just because the way that Polygon made this route through gives it no room to loop around. Previously I had it cable tied up here to loop through, so I'm gonna have to fix that back to how it was. Been riding with the clutch off as well, because it makes it run a lot smoother. Slaps around a lot, but it's a lot better. So nothing else really to report. Everything else pretty mint. Bottomed out hectically pretty much every run, and same with the front, just get slapped through. Anyways, I'm gonna pack up and gotta get home because race day tomorrow. Right, so leaving Rotorua now, driving back. Probably gonna end this video here, but super stoked how well the Polygon did today. Thought I would have had like a crash or two just from the bike washing me out, or like not enough travel type of thing, but held up fine. Like most of like all the problems were just me choosing the wrong line, so pretty stoked on that. I think it's pretty fair that you don't need these big downhill rigs just to have a bit of fun doing these downhill racing. So, and I'm also pretty stoked that I get to finally do a track that like the elite riders are doing at the same time, because this year I watched all the like World Cup downhill races and thought, oh, might as well give that a go. So it's pretty cool to be on the same track as some of those guys, so see if I can at least finish like a minute or two behind. But I'm just stoked if I can get a good clean race run down, hit all my jumps, don't wash out or anything, but that's the plan. But that's probably it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for tomorrow when we're going to be racing this Polygon T7 and pushing it as far to the limit as we can.